I just want to tell you, Adam scheduled me the best massage of my life ever. We found a girl, it was actually a friend of his, and he has like a massage girl. She comes to your house. She's about a quarter of the price of going and getting a massage, and she's the best massage girl. But this is what my face has been doing. I did not wash my face last night. We're out of water. We do have a cistern, but the pump is broken. So we had somebody come look at it. So we had something happen here in Puerto Rico. I don't know if you've heard about it, but we had a main water line bust. And it has affected like half the island. And so they had to turn off the water it was a 6-foot hole. They had to turn it off to be able to close it, patch it, whatever. So anyways, we have like the trickling. We have enough to brush our teeth. We took showers before we knew they started working on it yesterday morning. So it's only been like a day and a half, but it's supposed to be coming back on today. Originally they thought it could be until like Friday or next week, but rumor has it we're getting water back today. But I did not wash my face last night. Simply, I just didn't shower because, well, the water issue. Anyways, so today when I got that massage, I got up from it and I was like, was really, really, really relaxed. Do you know what's so satisfying is if you have one of those chin hairs that you're just like, you get it, and it's just the most satisfying thing in the whole world. Anybody else have chin hairs? Yes, so it's not just us, it's like half the island. But water is coming. That's what all the chats say. They've got it fixed faster than expected. And we've kind of noticed that with Puerto Rico. If there has been a thing, they'll be like, it'll be 3 days and then it'll come back in a day and a half. So they like kind of tell you a long thing and then over deliver rather than telling you 12 hours and it takes 2 days. So anyways, so we're gonna pre-cleanse this off. I'm gonna use a little bit of my water bottle water, and I'm hoping by this evening, because she did rub massage oil all through my hair and I didn't think about it until I washed my hair knowing Monday night, because we got like an alert saying, you know, it'll be starting Tuesday morning that they had to do that. So I told everybody like wash your hair, all things. But then today she used massage oil. Here we go. Let's do it. We're gonna let Erase Pre-Cleanser just soak for about 10 seconds, and then I'm gonna scrub and it will just melt away. I should have just done this yesterday, but I always regret not taking my makeup off at night. I wake up feeling icky, and I was just lazy. And then I wake up the next day being like, why did you do that to yourself? So anyways, I have gotten the most amount of questions, Jenna, about this nail color, and I do not know the name. I have no idea. The nail color we used that I took a picture of, it ended up being like an off-brand and it kind of slipped off some of my nails. So then we had to do this one later that night, and I did not take a picture and I don't know the name, but this one's been great. And when I see my nail girl next, I will ask her. But I'm so sorry, you guys. I've gotten so many messages about it and I just don't. I'll text her today actually and see if she knows or remembers. All right, the stuff is on here stiff. Pomifera has free gift with purchase on orders over $150, and they're good gifts. So some of them are like $40 value gifts. So orders over $150, Pomifera rarely runs a sale. So when they do, stock up on whatever you need, or when they run like a big, you get something free, it's really nice, because most of the time Pomifera is just like priced well all throughout the year and they just don't do a lot of sales. Oh no. Here we go. I feel like I've got some mascara in my eye. The stuff just melts your makeup away. It is a pre-cleanser. Typically you would go put this on and then cleanse a second time. I am not going to cleanse a second time right now because, well, all the reasons that we've already talked about. Oh, you're drinking your trim fit right now. That's what I should use. I'm going to use the rest of this for that. And we'll drink it together. Beautiful You also has a deal going on. It ends tomorrow, but it's a trick-or-treat deal. And it's any orders over $40, you get a free purchase or a free gift. So, well, those are good little ones going on. Oh, feels so good to just get mascara off your face. So Christian is taking me. Adam's not going. He's got to get the kids from school. But Christian is taking me to the grocery store. He's going to drive us there, and he is meal prepping. And so we've made out a list of like what foods he's wanting, protein shakes, things he needs for his protein shakes, things he wants to like prep for protein. He's into protein right now. Really, he's 16 and he's really into protein. And so I thought it would be a good idea if we start teaching him like certain things. One of those is driving himself to the grocery store and that he gets food and preps it. So anybody else have kids that have ever been a teenager or are a teenager currently? I feel like I have maybe coddled him as a child for a while. And now it's like, he's almost 17. His birthday is in December. It is getting so close. And I just have this like, I don't want to call it impending doom because that's not the right word. But the feeling like impending childhood ending, I guess is what it would be. I don't know. I just feel like this is coming and it's happening fast. So I've got to get him to the point he doesn't drive by himself yet. He has a permit. We've got to get his license, and he has not been ready to drive alone yet. He would tell you that driving has been a little scary for him, and he's learning, but we're working on it. So every day we've been trying to take him, like even if it's he drives there and we drive back, or like at least getting 10 to 15 minutes of driving. And if he gets anxious after that, like that's a lot of what it is. It's like anxiety. And so if he gets anxious after that, then we're done for the day, or a bad experience or whatever. Then we'll call it done for the day. But right now we're trying to be like, here are our key places that you need to know how to get there. And I am going with him and planning them out, but so that eventually he is going on his own. But you guys, it is so hard. Does he get to drive my new car? Absolutely not. Never. Probably never. But we did buy him a car a month or two ago. I don't know. We did get him a car, and it is like under $5,000 vehicle that will, it's cute, but it's it runs great, but it wasn't really, it's just kind of like a new teenage new car, right? On purpose, so that as he is learning on a car that if it were to get scratched, you're not like as like the inevitable. He is a new driver. It probably will. He bent the wheel the first day that he drove in it. And so, you're like, so we've had to fix a few things. But yes, that's our current phase of life. It is not easy. Like, it is much harder. I don't know why. I guess none of my friends have really talked about it because our kids have all been the same ages. But this has been harder on me. And then even the idea of what he's going to do after he turns 18 and where he's going to move or what he wants to do. I'm just really struggling with it. I just feel like the driving age should be like 24. But let me get some greens. Does anyone else, if you have advice, drop it below. And the only way he is going to get better is if I practice with him and I let him go drive and I that's how they get better, right? And so, sheesh, we're working on it. I don't know where my colostrum is. I literally just took it yesterday. Oh, it's over here. I was like, I know it's not empty. Your 18-year-old drove 16, zero problem. It's crazy how different kids are so different. Yes. It's really different. And he has always kind of been like in his own world when we're driving places. And the way our town is, there's only a few streets. Like they all connect, right? And he doesn't know where we are. And we're not far. Or it's like we have driven the same route home 400 times. I don't know, probably more, because you leave and come back home multiple times. And he's like, which way is it? I'm like, will you make it home? I don't know. He will make it home. He's going to do great. He's going to do great. But we're all working on it together. And the way he's going to get better is if I take him driving more. So here we are. And you loved when your girls started driving. So much fun teaching them. Monica, I need to go into it with that. Instead, I'm like sweating. I'm like using a fake brake on my driver's or passenger side that doesn't exist. I'm like, slow down. I'm not enjoying it. And then I'm like, I have to let him out in the world soon to just be a grown-up, which is baffling to me. And I'm like, so we're meal prepping. We're working on foods, like meals that he enjoys. He is a very picky eater and he doesn't like anything that touches. So that makes it really easy for meals because it's mostly proteins and then very plain sides. So, but that's what we're doing today. And motherhood and at its finest of just trying to go through this phase. But anyways, I think I'm going to vlog today. I've really been enjoying videoing and vlogging lately. Let me know if you want to see more of that kind of stuff. I feel a little cringy videoing myself, but then I'm also like, I love getting to share like pizza night or the funny things my kids do or what we're up to. And so I personally love watching content like that. So if that's something you're enjoying, let me know. He'll do great. And he's going to do amazing. Okay, trim fit and greens. You can save 25% with the code Courtney Swan. And if you get a subscription, you also get a free gift on orders over $40. So if you've been wanting to try like colostrum or anything like that. Oh, Jess, that makes me so sad. She said, one day you'll be surprised. He'll seem like he's totally dependent and then he'll just be doing it. That's so sad. He drove a lot when he was with Grandma in Tennessee and that went really well. I will say the driving here is a little different. It's kind of like the Fast and the Furious in slow motion. Like there is some order to it, but sometimes people just throw wild cards and you're like, why are you going? I have the right of way. And it's just a little different here. So I will say that's kind of like the unpredictable. In Tennessee, he did really well driving and it was a little more predictable than what it is here. Colostrum, because I am going to I actually feel better today. And purposely slept in yesterday, like got more rest and just had a slower day yesterday. And then have just been like working on stuff around the house today. But I'm taking this because it has echinacea, elderberry, and a lot of things that help heal your gut and you're good for your immune system. So how's my Christmas decorations? I put some up yesterday. Everything I kept putting out, Veda just kept taking to her room. So it was kind of like brushing your teeth and eating Oreos. Like it wasn't very productive, but she had a great time. And her room has a lot of mismatched stuff in it right now. And, but I was like, oh, I got this pillow for the couch. She's like, this would look great in my room. And she would just keep taking it. I am gonna go ahead and just start getting it together. We don't really decorate for Halloween. It doesn't feel like fall here. It doesn't feel like Christmas either, for that matter. But I love Christmas, and I have a lot of content that's for holiday content that I'm supposed to film. So I'm like, we're just gonna go ahead and put the trees up. Totally unlike you, but you're ready to decorate for Christmas. Me too. Team Christmas? Anyone else? Drop it below. All right, let's do a little bit of skincare. I wish I'd printed it out for what the 7 free products are. I know there's like a body lotion, heel oil, the Happy Sap chapstick, several things from Pomifera are the free gift with purchase. So if you've been wanting, it's when you spend $150, you get a really good free gift with purchase. Oh, happy birthday. That's so fun, going out for a birthday dinner. What did this taste like not being mixed? Closure. It's so good. I've been doing no sugar for a while now, or like very, very limited sugar. And it's delicious. It tastes like cookie batter. So I personally love dry scooping it. It tastes very, very good to me. And then I mix it, like wash it down with a little bit of water or whatever. You could mix it in here and you can't really taste it that much. But I feel like I could just be imagining this, but I feel like I can tell a difference in like the foaminess. And personally, I just love dry scooping it. It's really delicious. So that's what it tastes like. Kind of tastes like cookie batter. It's yummy. It makes me so happy to put the tree up too. If you put your trees up early, tag me. I want to see how you're decorating this year. When we first got this house, obviously we moved from Tennessee to here, and we didn't move with a ton of things. And then we kind of had to restart of what was available. Like here in Puerto Rico, there's only a couple of furniture stores. Like we don't have a Target. We do have a Walmart, but that kind of stuff. Not everything will ship here. And so we kind of decorated from what was available and what was, we had to furnish the house. And so like affordable options, and like I went to a couple discount stores and got some things. And so now that I feel like we're settled, I'm trying to accessorize. I did a lot of just neutrals because that was the easiest things to find. And now that we're settled, I'm trying to find some like colorful things and just make the house feel like a little more fun. And so I'm excited about this Christmas too. We didn't move all our Christmas stuff down here. I didn't bring it in the pods either. All of our Christmas stuff is at the camp, and that's what we have used for the camp for the past few years to decorate with. And so it didn't make sense to ship it here because I just have to get stuff for there. So anyways, that's what we're doing. So I did get a few things from Anthropology yesterday because I needed some Christmas stuff, and then I plan to do home goods for the majority of the rest of it. So okay. A little bit of hyaluronic acid just to help tighten these pores. Little goes a long way. Oh, Mary Ann, that's so cool. Ashley, November 1, Halloween goes in the attic and Christmas comes out. Chattanooga, Tennessee. Hi. All right. And this is just like the best. The vitamin C serum, it's the Super Boost C serum. I've been using mostly the things from the youth collection. Plump is just from the regular collection actually, but I love the way these are on my skin. I am so happy to see my stuff from the pods too. They're supposed to be coming to pick up the pods today, but I'm so happy seeing just like little things that our house back in Tennessee, I feel like we poured a lot of love into, and a lot of like, just like, does this bring you joy? And my house was full of a lot of things that brought me joy. Whereas here, I feel like it was, you need a couch. Like, okay, where can you get a couch that's a good deal? Okay, we'll get this couch because it was $600, and like, that's kind of how we filled the house. Like, we'll get these chairs because they're $20 a piece, but they're probably not great quality, but it gives us chairs for now. Like, we kind of, that's how we furnished this house. And then over time, I knew like, okay, well, I got it at a good enough price. I can probably sell it on Facebook Marketplace for about the same amount. And when I can get something else that I really, really want later on. And so, but bringing the pods down, there's like, even Christian walked in, we brought our dining room table, our chairs, and our coffee table, and a few things. And he walked in yesterday and he goes, like, and some candlesticks and stuff that we had at the old house. And so he walked in, he was like, it's like nostalgia. It's like Tennessee came here. And that is how it kind of feels, is bringing some of our stuff here has been really exciting. So I still have a good amount to go through. And then I also have some that it's like, I'm not going to use the stuff, but I didn't want to get rid of it. You know, things like quilts your great grandparents made you, and you can't really use them every day. I don't really display them, but I don't want to get rid of them. So I brought that kind of stuff down, the just important sentimentals. Last year you were handing out candy to trick-or-treaters and decorating your Christmas tree. That sounds like my kind of girl. Am I gonna start using some of Oliveda's skincare products or just the makeup? I have some of Oliveda's skincare products currently. I have a couple. I have used 2 of their lip, what do you call it? I can't think of the name, but they're green. It's like a lip balm. I have their green retinol, and then I have some of their internals, and but I mostly use Pomifera skincare. I feel like it has been a very affordable option, and my skin looks really, really great. So I'm a big fan of, like, if it isn't broken, don't fix it. And I've really enjoyed, but not to say I won't ever try some of their stuff. I have tried multiple things before, but right now I'm just planning to do mostly like some of Oliveda's like makeup stuff that they have. I've got that coming in. I already have their foundation and their glow setting spray that I've really liked, but I might use an eye cream from them. It's, if there's something that I'm not loving in my current routine, not to say I won't try something else, but I really feel like I've gotten a good system down right now with my skincare. So I don't really want to, I just like how my skin looks currently, and I'm really happy with it. So I don't plan on changing it up like a whole lot. This is one of my favorite routines since I have been doing skincare, of how my skin looks daily. So Ageless Sculpting Wand from the Youth Collection. It's that jellyfish peptide wand. It is really doing a good job of like helping with my wrinkles, because to where they're not just sitting wrinkles, I still have like all the movement because I don't have any Botox, but I've loved how this is doing on my skin. Vitamin C serum from the Youth Collection, that super oxidant boost serum, and then this youth activating serum as well. I just am loving this little trio. Really, really great. And then I'll use Pomifera rose oil at night. And then once a week I do use Oliveda's green retinol. And I normally do that on like Wednesday nights. If I feel like my skin, I'm looking wrinklier than normal, sometimes I'll do it Wednesday, Sunday. Just like church days. I also do everything showers on church days, like kind of like a more extensive thing. But that's what I'm up to right now. All right, I do like using this glow spray as a setting spray and as a primer. So a little bit on before my makeup goes on, and just makes your skin nice and glowy. You can refresh with this throughout the day. I'm 36, I'll be 37 in January. So, and I have 4 kids. And I mentioned that because I think 36-year-olds with 0 kids have different skin than 36-year-olds with children. Maybe that's in my head, but I just feel like kids age you. I just totally do. And I think weight gain from children like does something on your body. I don't know. That's just me. But okay, going in with the olive rose. This is the hydroxytyrosol, and it's a skin tint. And I do about half a pump twice, so it's about one full pump. Does anyone else feel like that with or without kids makes a difference? Same with like your body. You know, I feel like a 36-year-old who's never had children, their body is going to look different than a 36-year-old who's had 4 children. Yes, not sleeping at night, like not maybe taking care of yourself as much. So I will say I'm trying. I have a huge praise report. I should have put it in the description of this video, but my son struggles with insomnia. This has been an issue for I've tried melatonin. He has bad nightmares. I have tried saffron. We've tried magnesium. We've tried magnesium foot spray. I've tried lavender. We have tried PM stuff, and I have found, I got it for myself, and then I asked him if he wanted to try it. Now, with this said, he has slept long stretches, like 12 hours, okay? But he's typically up every hour to 2 hours. He just has always got like a running mind. He doesn't sleep well. He has a hard time getting to sleep. He has a hard time staying asleep. And I even went and checked on him in his room the last 2 mornings because I was like, is he okay? Like, anyways, he has been taking the Sleep Restore from Make Wellness. So if you go to, I didn't link it in this, I didn't plan to talk about it, so I'm so sorry. But if you struggle with sleep, my sleep scores are in the 90s on my Oura Ring. Like, I've never had sleep scores in the 90s. I'm sleeping all night, like not even getting up to go to the bathroom, which is a miracle. And, but he is sleeping, and he struggles so hard with sleep. But it is the Restore. It's if you go to CourtneySwan.com and click, it's the same company that makes that GLP-1 alternative, like the plant-based, but it's just called the Restore Restored Sleep. I saw this over here and like it made me think of it. But he is sleeping all night, which is funny because we also have a toddler who's, I can't give her this, but I don't know if you've ever had a child like really struggle with sleep to where it affects his moods like on other days. And anyways, sleep is just really important, and it's important for repairing your body. It's important. It's just so good. So if you've been looking for a good sleep product, I 10 out of 10 recommend that. Like, so good. And I struggle with sleep. I also struggle with anxiety before bed, and I feel like I'm taking it and I'm just like going to bed. Probably just like a normal person goes to sleep. It's amazing. He takes the Calm every now and then. He doesn't like the flavor of the Calm. When he's really anxious, I will make him take it. But it does not help him go to sleep. I feel like helps maybe with some anxiety, but he doesn't go to sleep on it. Like, Calm is by that same brand too. And it is like a sour lemon head. He is very picky though. But so he'll take it, and I do think it helps with like, it has ashwagandha and a few other things that help calm you, but he needs something for like rest. And he is sleeping. So, which is better, the capsules or the turmeric? I think turmeric, again, helps calm you, helps with inflammation, but if you struggle with sleep, get this. It's a restorative sleep science. Like, it's made specifically for sleep. And you can take 1 to 2 capsules. He is taking 2. So I am only taking one, but I am like a lightweight when it comes to medicine. He also really, really struggles with sleeping. And so we tried one and he was still getting up like 3, 5, whatever. So now he's been taking 2 and it is just like, it's changed we've only had success with this for like 8 days, but even today he was like, hey, can you be sure you order more of that? Like, it's really helping me sleep. I feel so good. I was like, that makes me so excited. Yes, so this is just a sleep product. It's like, it makes me emotional because he really struggles with sleeping and he really struggles with being like anxious at night. And as somebody who's been anxious at night and like, sleep is so important. I don't know. Sleep is really important. And especially for someone like growing, and there's not much you can do if you can't get someone to go to sleep and they're just like anxious and like thinking about things or like it's just a lot. Like, I can't tell you how many nights we've stayed up for hours because he like is talking through things and like his mind won't quit going. And I don't know if I will give you like a 2-month update when it's been longer. It hasn't been longer. It's been like a week and a half, a little over a week, I guess. But amazing. So literally a praise report, like, because I pray over him. Like, we've tried so many different things. I love that this is also natural and he isn't having bad dreams, whereas melatonin would make him have bad dreams. I don't know. It's just a really good thing for us. And so, but it's just called Restored. If you go to CourtneySwan.com, I'm so sorry I didn't link it on here, but you just go to CourtneySwan.com and you just click that. It's like Make Wellness or GLP-1 alternative. Like, that's what I have on my links, but you'll find the product is called Restored and it is a sleep product, but so good. Yes, you struggle with sleep from your anxiety and ADHD. It's really hard. Like, it really is. I will send out maybe even a text message today, or I'll post it in my stories, the sleep stuff, so that if it's hard for you to get a link. But that's all it is. CourtneySwan.com. It'll pop up my page with all the little links and you just click on the company that's the same as the GLP-1. I just don't want to make it hard for everybody. And after this live's over, I can put it in the comments here. But sometimes it feels like having a newborn, but I haven't grown up, you know? Like he's getting old. But anyways, okay, going in with, this is the shade 05. And this would probably be really perfect if I had a spray tan. Right now I'm not spray tan, so it might be just the teeniest bit dark for me, like just a tiny bit. But okay, you're gonna put on the glow spray, and that's where I feel like this foundation just like shines. Like, actually, it's so good. I love it. Yes, so that's our problem. We have a problem with our brain not turning off. And so, do I still take the GLP-1? Yes, I still take that. It's called Lean. I haven't noticed like a crazy amount of pounds, but I am getting skinnier. So that's working. And I've maybe lost 4 pounds this month, which is good for me. It's just not a lot if you're like 1 pound a week. But I'm not gaining weight, and I feel like even my 8s are getting small, so I feel like I'm going to have to go down, or getting big. So I feel like I'll go down a size soon, but that's also from that Make company. It's their GLP-1. I can't believe I didn't like link it in this. I didn't think I was going to talk about it, so I tried to think ahead of time, like, what deals am I going to go over? What am I going to talk to you about? And I just didn't plan on that one, so sorry. Okay. Going in with just a tiny bit of setting powder from Ophir. Just right under my eyes. So it is the Restore out. You couldn't find it. If I don't think so, but I can double check when this is over. Hello? What you need?
I just need some chicken fajitas.
Okay. Thank you so much. All right. Okay. I will, yeah, you go to CourtneySwan.com, click that same company, Make Wellness, but I'll grab the link after this is over too. It says not available to the public yet. I don't know. I will solve your problem and I'll come back with an answer and a solution, but it is really, really good. Oh. I haven't tried the Focus one from them, but I have heard that it's really good for people with ADHD, so I probably could benefit from it. I just haven't. I haven't tried it. So I also have had a runny nose for what feels like forever. So I feel like when I start doing my makeup a little bit, my nose starts running. So I do not know when Ophir will get their raisin cheek tone back. Ophir is out of stock of so many things right now. It's so sad. We are turning into somebody. Okay, yeah, this one is brown pear, which I would say is similar to raisin. I'll show you what it looks like on. Vintage Boho Bags extended their big flash sale. So if you think you missed out on something you wanted from Vintage Boho Bags, or that little cross necklace, it's like a sideways cross necklace, that's under the jewelry there, but it's up to 70% off. And then my code gets you an extra 10. So that's a deal that's also going on. Oh, Christy, you can't see it either. I will figure it out. I'll find out where you can get it or when you can get your hands on it. Because it is literally incredible. Like, it's so good. You will want it if you struggle with sleep. I'm so sorry if it's not there yet. Yes, I've tried the new Lunge hairdryer. It's the Axia, and it reminds you a lot of the Dyson hairdryer. It kind of has that same like whistle, that same like really powerful concentrated stream, and it is very lightweight. So really, really good. Okay, we are gonna do a little bit of brows. What are your favorite things to cook for food? We looked at Pinterest today to find a couple things, and he wanted to make a chuck roast, like a pot roast. So we're going to go and get meat for that, and I'm gonna teach him how to make it in the crock pot. And then he wanted shredded chicken. So we're just gonna be meal prepping. Other things I've been trying to teach him, he is homeschooling. So part of his homeschool is 2 days a week he has to cook a new meal. And some of them are simple, some of them are a little like just helping with something, but that counts as 2 of his credits and or 2 of his classes for the week. And the biggest part is like, I just want him to be able to know how to feed himself when he's older. And I think it's easier. Kids cooking makes me a little nervous because you could catch something on fire. And so again, it goes back to like, well, if he can learn it at home with us, then maybe it will be less intimidating when he is like out and about. So, oh, I love chili. He won't eat chili because everything touches. So It's a little bit of our dilemma. And the pickiness part, won't have anything touch. He like can't handle it. So, but even easy stuff that you're like, make a grilled cheese, you know, make like how to use the air fryer, and make sure that your stuff isn't dripping onto the hot plates underneath it so you don't catch your kitchen on fire, like that kind of stuff. I feel like I'm doing all these different phases because it's like teaching one kid how to, so I have a 16-year-old, a 13-year-old, an 11-year-old, and a 3-year-old. What are your kids' ages below? And I feel like I'm teaching everyone something different. I am. Veda's like potty training and trying to stay in her bed all night. And that has been really successful. We've been writing Santa a note. And he even brought an elf here early this week to check on her. And gave her a good report. And then the elf went back to the North Pole. But the elf was very proud she's been staying in her bed. And so far, that has been the most successful thing we do is write Santa a letter every day if she stayed in bed or not, for what it's worth. Then I have the 11-year-old, which, you know, you're teaching like how to wear deodorant often, be sure you wear it every day, how to shave, like how to like straighten her hair. And then the 13-year-old, I feel like right now where Lexi is, like she's driving a golf cart. She's like learning certain things, but she's just kind of always been pretty mature for her age. But even then, you're like teaching her how to open the mailbox and put the key back in and grab the packages and ride a golf cart and like make sure her homework's done, how to like change her sheets. And then we have Christian, who we're trying to teach how to cook and how to, and the girls actually cook probably more than he does. Like they bake brownies and they're kind of interested in it. He's never been too interested, but he is learning. He like has learned how to start the grill and how to grill out. But it's like all these things that you're like, how are we supposed to prepare you for the real world? Okay, I want to read these ages. I love to know what everybody's 16 and 15 months. Oh my gosh. And then there's that. We're trying to have another baby. We haven't been successful yet, so it might just not be in the cards for us. But we've been trying for almost a year now. And potato soup. My mom used to make the best potato soup. It was like my favorite thing. Mostly growing up, my dad cooked. But when my mom did cook, she would make chicken and dumplings, or that I can remember. She would make chicken and dumplings, and she would make potato soup. And it was so good. A 4-year-old and pregnant with your second. Congratulations, Emily. No kids, you're an aunt of a 25, 22, 20, 13, and 10. That's exciting. I love being an aunt, too. My nieces and nephews are coming down for Thanksgiving, and I got Thanksgiving candles yesterday. I got some little cute acorn plates from Anthropology that they had their extra 50% off sale. And so I've been wanting these pink plates with acorns, but they were like $16 each, but they were on sale for $12 and an extra 50% off. So I was like, well, looks like that's what we're gonna do for Thanksgiving. So I got those. Your kids are 49, 50, 53, a 13-year-old daughter. Chicken thighs, chicken breasts, olive oil, pack of fajita seasoning. Oh, that would be good. He likes fajitas. 32, 25, 23, 20. 22, 2018. It doesn't stop the teaching. Now you're raising adults and it's always something they need you to teach them. That's probably true. 30 and 26. Oh, and you have grandkids. I can't wait to have grandkids. I think that'll just be the best thing. Ooh, spare ribs in the crock pot. You have a 5, 4, 3, 18, and 2.5. Odell? My goodness, how are you hanging on? You have your hands and heart full. I can remember when I had Lola, I only had 3, 5 and under, right? And we were I'd taken the kids to go see my grandparents. My grandma was really, really sick. And she died when Lola was 6 weeks old. So it's probably one of the few times Lola saw my grandparents. So I drove, it was in Chattanooga. I lived in Cleveland, so it was about a 30-40 minute drive. Drove there, let them see the baby and everything. She was probably 2 weeks old. We had a great visit, and then we left, and I can remember Christian saying he needed to go to the bathroom. And I was by myself, and it was my first time being like, how do I get 3 kids out of the car? Like, he had to really go to the bathroom. And we stopped in at a Starbucks, and I just remember being like, okay, you hold on to this, and like, you hold on to the car, and let me grab the baby. And they were like running, and I was like, oh my gosh, how do their kids not get run over? It was like I was crying in the parking lot. I took him inside, used the bathroom, we came back out, but it just felt like the most overwhelming and stressful thing I'd ever done. It probably was up until that date. And I just thought, like, I'll never be able to leave my house ever again. And then it's amazing that you end up figuring it out, and you're like, oh, well, we can do this. Or like, if I have them hold a pinky and this one do this, that's just amazing. Like the evolution of becoming a parent. Also, to think about that, I was probably, how old would I have been? 24 or 25? A baby, just a baby. But do you ever have moments like that? And I also think postpartum sleep deprivation and all of it make it even harder. And so even easy things, like trying to get a crib sheet on and you can't get it, and you're like, oh, is everything so hard? I just can't do this. You're like, and then you look back and you're like, it really wasn't that hard. I just was so tired. That crib sheet really got me that day. Okay, so it looks like the Restore hasn't been launched to the public, so I'm so sorry. I guess I got mine as an invitation, and I bought it because we needed help with sleep, but I did not know that it wasn't a public thing. So as soon as it is available, you guys get ready, because it's good. But I'm sorry, I didn't mean to really make you want it and then not be able to get it. I'll find out when the launch date is on that product, but it is really, really good. All right. Such is life. There are 2 new colors from Ophir that have launched. I was going to show them to you. They're the Hue Hydrator Sheer Lip Jellies. I love this. I use this as shade Poppy all the time. But this one is Desert Rose, and it kind of looks like your lip color, but a little better. And then this one is Zest, and I haven't quite figured out how to use it to where I love this one. It's probably my skin tone. If I was very dark skinned, I feel like this would be beautiful on. I'm not sure this is very complimentary on me. Let me show you the one that I don't feel like looks good on me first. I'm sure it looks good on someone, but I like to show it so you can see what the options are. The only thing I could think of was if I was going to be the Scarecrow for Halloween, this would actually be great for that. But I do love the Hue Hydrators because they're super moist. This is a new color, but it really isn't my favorite. So again, if I was very chocolatey, I feel like this is a very complimentary color on dark skin tones. I think it would be beautiful. I personally don't love it on my skin tone. I think there are some colors that look better on some people than others, and this one I don't. Now, I do like this one. This is the Desert Rose, and it looks like your lips, but maybe better. Or like if your lips just had a nice like pink tone to them. Do you think it's pretty on? I don't know why. I just feel like, I don't know. I haven't loved it. Okay, I do like this one. This is Desert Rose. We haven't sold the camp, but our house in Tennessee sells on Halloween. So we've almost sold that. And we did sell the yurt at the flight park. If anybody remembers us renovating the yurt, we did sell that. We still have the condo. It's for sale. Actually, if you like Airbnbs or investment properties, it performs incredibly well on Airbnb. It's almost booked every night, and it has a really great profit return on it. There's also management already in place there that live next door that manage it. So if you're looking for rental, we're just trying to get most of our stuff from the States and figure out what to do here. It's just been a little hard for us to be so far away and kind of, you know, manage stuff. But we do have the townhouse that or like the condo. I don't know if you remember, I put really cute like bird wallpaper, and Olivia did like a big mural. We renovated that one as well. And it's on the same flight park, the Lookout Mountain Flight Park, right there, Wildwood, Georgia, like Chattanooga area. And it's for sale. It's $150,000, and it comes with all of the Airbnbs that are already booked with it as well. And it's a really good like starter investment for anyone who's looking to do like looking to have an Airbnb. It actually is like all the performers are really great on it. The camp is also for sale. We're just trying to simplify life right now. But this one, I feel like the Desert Rose, you put it on and it's kind of like, oh, it's a little rosy. Desert Rose. But if you ever have questions about real estate stuff, anything like that, then you can always send me a message because I can help answer whatever questions. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on with those. And yeah, we're just moving right along. Okay, let's take this kid to go get some groceries. Wish me luck. I just pray safety over our vehicle and all the other people around us. And you hear Adam. He's headed out the door. I can see him getting in his car right now. So he's going to get all the girls from school. So now I'm going to take him to go get some meal prepping stuff, and I'll let you know how it goes. So anywho, if you have questions about anything, you can send me a message. All the links I think that you need are either in the description of this video or at CourtneySwan.com. I hope you guys have the best day, and I will talk to you later. Bye guys.